Welcome to Starlit Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the collective. What are your person's thoughts and feelings today? Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them today. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them today. Since this is a general reading, it may or may not resonate with everyone, so please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them. All right, your first card is the Fool in the reverse position. Your next card is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse position. Your next card is the Five of Swords in the reverse position. What is the collective person thinking and feeling about them, Spirit? Your next is the Five of Cups in the upright. Then you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse position. One more card, please, Spirit. And your last card is the Six of Cups, but in the reverse position. Okay. All right. You probably were dealing with somebody who was younger than you. And I think after all this time now, you've come to realize that the person was quite reckless, was quite inexperienced and naive, maybe made a few wrong decisions. You thought it was the beginning of something new. And this is not, why am I getting the feeling that this is not the first time for you? It's like a rerun for you. And you're sitting here and you just keep saying this to yourself, not again, not again. I keep hearing that, not again. But here we are again. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. I think, like I said earlier, you could be dealing with somebody who's younger than you. There could be an age gap. And I think somewhere as the older person in the relationship, you tried advising this person to, your person to, stick to school or stick to college, or, take up a skill, because you thought that your person was quite talented. You saw that they possessed a certain skill, a certain talent, and you wanted them to hone that. But you're quite assertive with your person regarding certain things. I think your person just played, was very reckless with his or her life, made quite a few wrong choices. And I think somewhere you gave this person an ultimatum. You were quite assertive. You told the person that the future looked very bleak for you all. You also maybe this person was dealing with the loss of somebody. Maybe he or she has lost a parent, is what I'm feeling. Um, so this is something that your person has not been able to essentially recover from. Not that you recover from a parent's death. What I mean to say is that your person is still carrying this grief with him. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, like I said earlier. You could be dealing with a Virgo or a Taurus as well. um, I also feel that you could have given this person, helped this person out financially, to the extent where your finances started dwindling. But spirit's saying that your finances are, you're slowly building back your finances. And I think you've realized that it's time for you to let this person go, because this person's ways are not going to change. There is a bit of resentment from from you, on your part towards the person, because you really thought that you could mentor the person. But I think this could also speak from a work scenario. Could be this was someone younger that you were, that who was shadowing you, somebody you were mentoring, but the person just didn't seem to be able to get rid of their reckless ways, and person always took time and always hesitated before approaching you, before sometimes your person would just go ahead and send that email across before even checking with you, and that has put you into trouble. Spirit is saying, however, that you will gain your independence from this situation. You don't seem to be in a position where you are wanting to forgive this person. I think you're fed up in many ways, and you felt that this person was pretty thankless, because somewhere I'm getting the feeling that you've had this discussion with the person, and you gave the person an ultimatum to get his or her act together, or else you're going to walk out of this relationship or situationship. uh, for some of you, a person could have tried approaching you with a gift, but uh, you just didn't accept it. Your person feels that you've been quite harsh on them. You feel, on the other hand, that your person has been very thankless. So you've asked your person to, you're trying to cut cords and go your own way. Okay, let's clarify. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about the collective at this moment. What is the collective's person thinking and feeling about the collective at this moment? Okay, so you have the Five of Wands. You had the Five of Swords, and then you have the Five of Wands in the upright position. All right. Like I said, competition, there was conflict, there were disagreements. Oh, you have the Tower card as well. Wow. So there was a change that happened. There was something that took place. Like I said, if it's in a work situation, probably this person was supposed to check with you before sending an email, but the person obviously didn't do that, and now you're in trouble. Okay. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. You have the Six of Cups. You're looking back at memories. You're reminiscing about the time when this person and you were probably had just met, when things had started out for you all, everything seemed very rosy, feeling this sense of nostalgia. You have the Four of Wands. Spirit is saying that there are good days coming up. There is celebration, probably there's a wedding coming up, so you're looking forward to that. Also could be that you've been invited for a family ceremony or a family get together. You're looking forward to that. Spirit is saying, for you to lean on your family. You have your family with you right now, so you can definitely look at family for support, for guidance. You have the Two of Swords, but in the reverse position, the lesser of two evils. Maybe there was a little confusion here. You were in two minds. You didn't know whether you should pull your energy away from this person. This person could have been an energy vampire. I think, and the name and the stability that you had created in your for yourself at your workplace. I think this person entered and damaged your work reputation to a certain extent. In terms of a relationship, I feel that you wanted your happily ever after, but you know, with your person being reckless and indecisive about many things, you decided to bring this tower, and you walked out. And I think that is something that you did not want to do, but you were left with no choice. You could be dealing with a Libra as well. You have the Seven of Swords. Your person feels that you betrayed them. I think your person was getting very comfortable in his or her life situation, knowing that you were there because you seemed to be the one who had his or her head on their shoulders. You have the High Priestess. This is water energy. You're sitting in your um, in your power. You're listening to your intuition, you're trusting yourself now more. Your standards are higher than before. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, but in the reverse position. You're looking after yourself, you're taking care of yourself. You no longer want to give to this situation because you didn't feel this person was giving back. However, you still feel that there are cords that you need to cut. Uh, Another thing that I'm getting is that this, despite this person being younger to you in terms of age, the person always tried to exert their power and dominance over you, and probably to some extent you did like it, for which you allowed it, but they just sat on your head and took it too far. So now you've decided to bring that tower moment in. Okay, this just flew out. It's the moon. I didn't want this, to pull out another card, but this just flew out. So I might as well just take it. You could be dealing with a Pisces, again, water energy. You had your intuition used to talk to you. Your intuition would tell you that, about this person, and that you needed to get things out in the open and actually have a face to face talk with your person, and many times you avoided it. You would have these premonitions. Maybe you had dreams as well. Could be dealing with somebody who was born on the 9th of the month. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them right now? Could you please give us some messages for the collective? Love on the brain, but this is in the reverse position. I feel this is for you. I think you are now focused on yourself, you're focused on your work, you're trying to pick up the pieces, even at the workplace, if this is a work situation. Moving, maybe you've quit your job, maybe you're moving to a new company or a new organization. This could be you literally moving home after everything that's happened. Dodging bullets in the reverse position. Maybe at some point of time you thought that you weren't going to be able to, get yourself out of the situation. But here you are today. You're in a better place. I think your person somewhere feels that you've been very unfair to him or her. I'm getting the feeling that you asked your person to move. Maybe you guys were living together, and now you asked your person to move out. So, stalker, but in the reverse position. Let's see what the next card is. Played out in the reverse position. I think your person feels somewhere that you had been watching over them too much. Maybe they felt that you were micromanaging them. But I mean, in your situation, what else would you have done? Girl fight, arguments, physical fights at war, competing, but this in the reverse position, mostly so because you're done with the situation. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective person thinking and feeling about them. Creeping in the reverse position. However, I do feel that your person, although it's in the reverse position, I even got stalking in the reverse position. But I do feel that your person is waiting for an opportunity. Maybe not directly, but I think your person has been asking around, maybe checking up with friends, checking up with colleagues as to what's going on. Fake smiles. Be careful of people who offer you, um, things which are too good to be true, or sell you dreams, or you could be dealing with a feminine energy. Be careful. The person is probably, externally very appealing, but inside fake. And I think somewhere at this point in time, you've come to um, realize that divination abuser could be This also could be you maybe watching too much tarot. And the last card is marrying for money. I think basically maybe you're looking at settling down, you're looking at a long term. Maybe your parents are, your family has been asking you that it, telling you that it's high time that you get married. And now you're just looking at somebody who is financially stable for a life partner. Creativity steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates, feeds off you. Could have been your person's energy as well. Maybe you felt that your person was quite an energy vampire. I think somewhere you still, again, I'm getting the stalking energy from the card, and although that card came in the reverse position, the energy I'm getting is that your person is keeping an eye on you. Literally, like if you look at this person has just one eye out. It's like he's peeping, he's watching. I feel your person is watching you, moves in silence. Spirit is telling you that from now on, whatever you're doing, whatever plans you have, keep it quiet. It's like your right hand shouldn't know what your left hand's doing. I'm not going to take this. I'm just going to pull one last card from this deck. Romantic love affair, sex fix, secret lover. So probably you've heard that your person is now with someone else. Maybe they've got into a relationship with somebody else, or maybe it's just like a one night stand thingy that had taken place and you're aware of it. If this is the case, then you're aware of it already. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them. Drugs and alcohol. So probably a person has taken to drugs and alcohol. Sexual desire is in the reverse position. You don't feel drawn to this person anymore. Although your person, I feel, still has sexual desires towards you. Then again, this came up near this romantic affair, sex fix, and secret lover. So, whatever transpired, your person does not have any kind of physical feelings of attraction towards this person that he or she was with. So, it was just something that, for that, maybe like a rebound. Maybe this happened over drugs and alcohol. And this is a situation that you're aware of. I am blocked in the reverse position. You've not blocked this person. You have not blocked this person. The person is aware of it, and that is why the person has been still able to stalk you. I want to be different. Nothing is going to change if this person comes back, and you are aware of it. The way I have treated you was wrong. Nothing is going to change because your person still does not realize what he or she has done. And I think this is something that would have come with a little bit of maturity. But because your person is younger, please do what is best for your heart. And this is something that you've been told by your friends and your family and your well wishers, but and they never could quite understand why you actually chose this person. Maybe you are in a very high position at work and this person was just somebody who had just started off at an associate level or at a lower level, and I feel somewhere you had options but your heart was dead set on this person. Will this pain ever stop? But it's in the reverse position because spirit says that you're moving on. uh, If you see this card, love on the brain is also in the reverse position, which means you are trying your best. Let's pull up one last card from here. Why can't I move on from you in the reverse position? There was one point of time in your life where you actually thought you thought where you'd be or what you'd do if you didn't have this person in your life. But I think wherever you are right now, it's not very easy. It hasn't been easy, but here you are. Spirit is saying just hold on, be consistent uh, with the action that you've taken. You put your foot down, you've stood up for yourself, and that's an amazing thing. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them at this present moment. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. So this is somebody that you thought you could have seen a happily ever after with. passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You could have been dealing with a dark haired person. Maybe you thought this person was very angelic. Person came and he came and just swept you off your feet, him or her, whoever. But now it's in the chemistry is in the reverse position because of everything that has transpired. You're no longer attracted to this person. I think somewhere, even that physical intimacy starts to wear off if a person's personality is disgusting. Calling in your soulmate in the reverse position, you are no longer open to any relationship right now. You're focused on building your empire, your wealth. There are two angels here in this picture. So, like I said, and a dark haired male. So, probably you thought that this person was like a godsend. This person was everything um, that you could have dreamt of. Anyway, let's take one more card from this oracle deck. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them. Mirror in the reverse position, mirroring each other in the reverse position, self reflection, introspection, inner wounds. This is something that you are trying to heal from. You're no longer looking back in retrospect, you're looking forward, ascending. Look at this. This looks like a very nice card, and for some reason, it reminds me of the Sun card in the tarot deck. Learning and expansion. Maybe you've signed up for a course, maybe you're expanding your skill set. The next card is old school in the reverse position, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head in the reverse position. Exactly what I just said. You're no longer looking back. Excuse me. Spirit, please tell us what is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them. What is the collective's person thinking and feeling about them? Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond your control. I think this entire reading has been about it. You've come to terms with the fact that this person is not going to change. This person will always be the way he or she is, playing the fool. It's in the reverse position, so it obviously talks about your somebody who's pretty inexperienced, who's made bad decisions. And like I said, you gave this person that ultimatum. You guys sat and had this discussion, but nothing seemed to change. Anyway, that is what I have for you, collective. Thank you so much for being here. If you liked the video, please give it a like and please share. Thank you.